Welcome back, you guys, to Doki Doki Literature. So, I got a weird message when I started this game up. I know, creepy. A lot of people said this game could mess with your computer. I've heard. I hope that doesn't mean that that's something that could mess with my computer. It was just saying that there was a lot of errors for some reason, and I don't know why it said it was a lot of errors. But okay, and anyways, if you're new here, please make sure you subscribe, join the family, share around, all that good stuff. If I mess up the voices a little bit, honestly, I am sick and my voice is just cracking all over the place. It's just all over. So if I do mess up, I do apologize. But anyways, let's keep going. Hi again, Johnny. Got to see you didn't run away on us. Ha ha ha. Nah, don't worry. I mean, where am I gonna go? Am I gonna go join the anime club? Of course not. Like, why would I not stay here? You know, just hanging out with you guys. This might be a little strange for me, but at least I keep to my word. Well, I'm back at the literature club. Oh yeah, we did make a poem. That's what we were doing here. I was like, I can't remember what happened the last time we made poems. I was the last to come in, so everyone else was already hanging out. Thanks for keeping your promise, Johnny. I hope this isn't too overwhelming or I'm sorry. It's just hard to make Yuri's voice and then look at her and then just not think, oh my gosh, she's just gosh darn cute. And she makes me smile a little bit every time I see her. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you, making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not really accustomed to it. Oh, come on. Like he deserves any slack. Sayori told me you didn't even want to join any club this year. And last year, too. Is that any of your business, Natsuki? That is my business alone. Like, get out of here. Like, nobody asked you anything. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what. But if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see it. Then you won't see the end of it. Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who's keeping manga collections in the club room. Monica, why you put her on blast like that? You see how she just walked in and put her on blast? Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga. Manga is literature. I even said Monica. Manga is literature. Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat. Don't worry, guys. Johnny always gives it his best as long as he's having fun. He helps me with the busy work without me even asking. Like cooking, cleaning my room. How dependable. Sayori, that's because your room is so messy, it's distracting. And you almost set your house on fire once. Is that so? You two are really good friends, aren't you? I might be a little jealous. How come? Here goes Sayori with her oblivious look on everything, outlook on everything. I mean, I guess I can relate to Sayori. Jesus. It's just, I don't know. I have this thing that happens to me where people are talking to me and stuff. I've even had guys flirt with me and I didn't know it, but then I have that friend nudge me and be like, he was just flirting with you, right? And like, I didn't see what he saw, but I mean, so I get it, Sayori. How come? You and Johnny can become good friends too. Sayori. She's just so oblivious to everything. As usual, Sayori seems oblivious to the weird situation she just put me into. Oh, Yuri even brought you something today, you know? Wait, Sayori. Huh? Me? She bought me something? Not really. Don't be shy. It's really nothing. What is it? I mean, I won't know if it's nothing if you don't tell me what it is. Look how cute she is. I love how she's standing. Never mind. Sorry made it sound like a big deal when it really's not. What do I do? I'm sorry, Yuri. I wasn't thinking. I guess that means it's up to me to rescue the situation. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't even expecting anything in the first place, so any nice gesture would be a pleasant surprise. Oh, it'll make me happy no matter what. I hate that he's so mean to Sayori, but he's so nice to everybody else. Is that so? Yeah, I won't make a big deal if you don't want me, if you don't want it to be. All right. Well, here. Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. I didn't want you to feel so left out, so I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. Aw, she brought me a book. Why do I feel like it's like a very ghostly, spooky tale that she then brought me? It's a short read, so it should keep your attention, even if you don't usually read. That's a nice way of saying simple. It's a nice way of calling me a simpleton. I appreciate it for you saving my poor little feelings. And we could, discuss it if you want. How is this girl accidentally being cute? And that's all he could think about. She handed you a book. Maybe you should think about the book and keep it in your pants. She even picked out a book she thinks I'll like, despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you. I definitely read it. I enthusiastically took the book. Phew. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Now that everyone's settled in, I expect Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club. But it seemed to be the case. But I need a sip of water. I'm just having one of those days today. I woke up with heartburn and this cold is kicking my butt, stuffy nose and everything else. So, like I said, I do apologize. Sayori and Monica were having a cheerful conversation in a corner. Yuri's face is already buried in a book, and I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she was waiting for this chance. Oh God. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. But I wonder what she's looking at. Kind of makes me want to go over there and what are you doing? Man, it looks like no one wants to be bothered today. I slumped down into the nearest desk. How am I supposed to occupy myself with something literature related by myself like this? I guess I could always read some of the book that Yuri gave me. But I'm really a little too tired to read. I could probably fall asleep right now. I close my eyes and end up listening to Sayori's conversation with Monica. Well, we're probably gonna seem really lame compared to all the other clubs though. Well, we can't give up. The festival is our chance to show everyone what literature is all about. The problem is that the idea of literature clubs sounds too dense and intellectual. But it's not like that at all, We just need a way to show that to everyone. But I'm so tongue-tied today. I'm so sorry. Something that speaks to their creative mind. That doesn't solve the problem, though. What do you mean? Even if we come up with even if we come up with some fun things, I just messed that up completely and I can't go back now. Oh, history, yeah. Even if we come up with the most fun thing ever. Oh, God. Tongue-tied today. Return. Thank you. Nobody will come in the first place if it's literature related. She's got a point, though. Not everybody just gets excited for a literature club. Maybe now, since this game came out, maybe. Like, people might be like, oh, let's go. Maybe not. I don't know what happens in this game. It might be some creepy stuff that might actually stray people even further away from it. But, I mean, it might make people excited. So, it's more important to figure out... Let me turn this light off. It is blinding the crap out of me. Which is not helping with the fact that I'm messing up and I'm sick and messing up and then I'm trying. I think that's better. I guess it's better. So it's more important to figure out how to get people to show up in the first place, you know? And after they come, we can do the thing to speak to their creative minds. What's this? Sari is taking this really seriously. It's rare to hear her deliberating things like this. Huh? That's a good point. Oh, excuse me. In that case, do you think food will do the trick? What kind? Well, I guess we could... Cupcakes! Aha, good thinking. Natsuki would love to do that. Ah, you're right. Natsuki makes the best cupcakes. That works out perfectly. That wasn't supposed to be that. She's gonna probably be so angry that you probably... And she's gonna make a whole bunch of them. And if no one shows up, this is gonna be terrible. That's why you suggested it. Cupcakes speak to my creative tummy. No. Cupcakes it is then. I'm hungry. Anyways. I'm hungry now too. We need to work out all the details for the event itself. I find myself smiling. In the end, Sari is still her usual self. Hungry, I wouldn't say simple-minded, oblivious, and adorable, and kind of secretly a genius sometimes. But therein lies the unexpected reason I admire her. Unlike me, who is trouble finding the motivation at all, Sari can put her mind to things and make them come to life. I suppose that's why I end up letting her get on my case about things. I can't help but wonder what would it be like in a world and through her eyes? Oh, Jesus. Why is she so close to me? What? I open my eyes and Sari's face is filling my vision. I nearly fall out of my chair. Sorry. Wait. Actually, I'm not sorry at all. It's your fault for sleeping like that. This is a napping club. Is there a napping club? Does our school have a napping club? You see me and Johnny thinking about the same thing. You're staying up late again, aren't you? Wait, seriously, do school have napping clubs? Because I'm going to be angry if I went to school for all these years and I never got a napping club. I'm going to be so angry. Everybody fight me right now. Now that you're in the club, you're going to have to spend less time have less time for anime, you know? You need to get used to it. Don't say that so loud. I glanced over my shoulder to see if Monica overheard. It's true though. Yeah. I know. You're always looking out for me, Sayori. It's what I do best. That's a problem. What about you? Sorry, I thought I heard my phone ringing. You look out for me better than you look out for yourself. You're still oversleeping every day, aren't you? Not every day. That's not very convincing. How many days how many days this past week have you gotten up on time? It's a secret. I knew it. Come on. At least give me the benefit of the doubt. I can't even do that. Look, Sayori, it's written all over you. Sayori glances around herself. How is it written all over me? You were clearly in a rush this morning. Look at your hair sticking out all around here. I run my fingers down the side of Sayori's hair, trying to straighten it out. Man, you really need to brush for you really need a brush for this. My hair is just really hard to get right. I won't fall for that. There's more than just your hair. Look at your bow isn't straight either. And there's toothpaste stain on your collar right there. See how he's getting on her? He didn't get on Yuri or anybody. And then maybe they're all, spruced up or whatever. But leave little Sayori alone. She's adorable. You almost make me not want to choose Sayori so she doesn't end up with somebody like you. But you guys kind of work for each other. You help her, she help you. I tried to wipe off the stain on my finger. But nobody would never notice that. Of course they would. Nobody's gonna tell you it because they just don't want to embarrass you. Fortunately, I really don't care about that. Hey, you meanie. Why is he so mean to her? She's so nice. And you don't even keep your blazer buttoned up. Seriously, Sayori. Why do you think you don't have a boyfriend yet? That's super mean. Sorry, but you'll thank me later. I started to button her blazer up from the bottom. Once you see how much better it looks, you'll change your mind. Oh, look at her. Their feet turned into. Oh my goodness. This is too cute. I love it. This is so funny. What is? Well, I was just thinking how weird it is to have a friend who does these kind of things. Don't say that. You'll make me feel weird about it, stupid. It's okay though. I'm happy we're like this. Aren't you? I guess. Hey, be careful. That button might come off. Why is this one so hard to close? I struggle to fully close the button near her chest. She's starting to grow. Oh, this is so adorable. Does this thing even fit you properly? It did when I bought it. If you ever buttoned it, you would have noticed sooner that it doesn't fit you anymore. What are you smiling about? I mean, my boobs got bigger again. Oh God. Don't say that out loud. Anyways, you look much better now, so why does it feel strange to see Sayori blazer buttoned up like that? I mean, because it's probably pushing her lady bits out. And you're a boy. You're a teenage boy. Like, yeah, of course you're going to look. But it's so stuffy. Ugh. It's not worth it at all. Sayori hastily unbuttons the blazer once more. Phew. That's much better. Sayori puts her arms out and twirl around. So if I keep it unbuttoned, then I won't have to get a boyfriend, right? What kind of logic is that, Sayori? Like, you shouldn't want a boyfriend. You should actually be thinking about schoolwork more than anything. And why are you saying it like it's a good thing? Sorry. Because if I had a boyfriend, then he wouldn't even let you do things like this. And you take care of me better than anyone else would. Ugh, Sayori, you're so adorable. I like you. He does not deserve you. That's why I keep bah. So that's why I'm keeping it unbuttoned. Stop saying all these embarrassing things. Eh? I didn't say anything embarrassing. Jeez. Well, anyways, just focus on trying to wake up a little earlier. Only if you focus on going to bed earlier. Fine, fine. It's a deal. I guess we really are better at taking care of each other than we are taking care of ourselves. Yeah, I guess so. Huh? So, maybe you should come wake me up in the morning? You're doing it again, Sayori. Aw, but I was joking that time. Man, it's impossible to tell with you sometimes. Okay, everyone. Monica suddenly calls out. Why don't we share our poems we wrote now? Yay! Johnny, I can't wait to read yours. Yeah, same. I felt it sound enthusiastic. Oh, I'm glad I put it in that tone too. I felt it sound enthusiastic, but Sayori still trots away to retrieve her poem. By the way, did you remember to write a poem last night? Yeah. Why are you checking on me, creepy lady? She's so creepy. It's just her stare and everything. Everything about her is just creepy. My relaxation ends. I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I couldn't really find much inspiration since I've never really done this before. Well, now that everyone's ready, why don't we find someone to share with? I can't wait. Sayori and Monica enthusiastically pull out their poems. Sayori's is on a wrinkled sheet of loose leaf torn from a spinal notebook. And on the other hand, Monica wrote hers on a composition notebook. And I can already see Monica's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching into their bags. They did not want to do this in the first place. I do the same myself. Who should I share my poem with first? Sayori! I'm definitely most comfortable sharing with Sayori first. She's my good friend after all. Of course I want to share with her. Oh my goodness. This is so good, Johnny. I love it. I had no idea you were such a good writer. Sayori, you must be seriously overreacting. I'm not a good writer at all. I honestly have no idea what I'm doing. Well, maybe that's why... I'm gonna sneeze. Good. Maybe that's why. Because I have no idea what I like either. Jeez. Sayori. I'm sure Yuri's opinion must be a little more constructive than this. Maybe even Natsuki's. Are you sure you don't like it just because I wrote it? Well, I'm sure that's part of it. I think I understand you better than a lot of people, you know? So when I read your poem, it's not just a poem. It's a Johnny poem. And that makes it feel extra special. Like I can feel your feelings in it. Sayori hugs the sheet of paper against her chest. You're so weird, Sayori. Ha ha ha. I'm really happy just that you wrote one. Yeah, you better be glad I did write one. It just reminds me of how you're really part of the club now. Not to mention the fact that I'm standing in front of you in the club room. Well, of course. I'm not really into it yet, but it doesn't mean I'll break my promise. See? It's like I said before, Johnny. Deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know? Trying new things like this for other people, that's something that only a really good person will do. Thanks, Sayori. I'm not sure if Sayori sees the full picture of my motive here. Then again, I can't deny that she's part of the reason I joined, knowing how much this means to her and all. Yeah. And I'm gonna make sure you have lots of fun here, okay? That would be my sneeze. My way of thanking you. Ugh. That would be my way of thanking you. Alright. I'm gonna hold you to that then. Yay! Now, you'll read my poem, right? Don't worry, I'm really bad at this. We'll see about that. Give me the paper. Let's see. Dear sunshine, the way you glow through the blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like you miss me. Kissing my forehead to help me out of bed, rubbing the sleepy from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish the rainy away? I meant wish away the rainy day, but wish the rainy away would sound a lot cuter. I look above, the sky is blue. Is secrets out, I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever, but I'm not mad. I want breakfast. Sounds like a Sayori poem. Sayori. This is just a guess, but did you wait until this morning to write this? No. Just a little bit. You can't answer just a little bit to a yes or no question, Sayori. I forgot to do it last night. Well, at least that makes me feel a little better about myself. Don't be mean. I still tried my best. Yeah, you did. I didn't mean to say it like it was a bad poem. It came out nice, or how should I put it? It sounds just like you. Really? Yeah. Especially the last line. I made eggs and toast. Even though you were late for school. Excuse me. Oh, excuse me. It's bad to skip breakfast. I get all cranky. Well, I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyways, thanks for showing me. This was so much fun. Monica's the best. Yeah, sure, she's the best. Are you worshiping her? Are you a worshiper? Is this what this is? This is a cult, isn't it? That's what this is. Okay, I get it. All right. But next time I won't forget. And I'm gonna write the best poem ever. Well, I guess I look forward to it. Let's see. Let's do Monica. I feel like Monica's is gonna be like long and like drawn out to the point where I'm just like bored reading it. Hi, Johnny. My voice got lighter. I'm sorry, I'm losing my voice a little bit. Having a good time so far? Yeah. Good. I'm glad to hear. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, new activities or things we can do better, sorry. I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? All right, I'll keep that in mind. Of course I'm going to be afraid to bring things up. I'm not social. I don't associate with people. I don't like people. I'm kidding. I like my people. I don't like people. Like sometimes people can be a little creepy. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Anyways, want to share a poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. I love this little cute pose she does. She's still creepy. She's just the creepiest one out of everybody here. Don't worry, Johnny. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know. I swear her and Sayori is related. I'm telling you, they're related somehow. But it's the sort of barrier that we'll all learn to get past soon. Yeah, that's true. I had Monica my poem. I like this one. It makes me think of something Sayori would like. That's what I was going for. See, she got it. She got it. Is that so? You and Sayori are really good friends, right? I wouldn't be surprised if you had those sort of things in common. Well, we may be good friends, but Sayori and I are actually really different. Well, that may be the case. But maybe we're also some similarities that you wouldn't expect. The way she talks about you, it sounds like you two really care about each other, care about each other's well-being. Even if you show it in different ways, it ends up being more similar than you think. I forgot her voice is a little lighter. I tried to make her voice a little lighter, but it's like my voice is, I'm losing my voice trying to make Monica's voice. Hopefully I don't have to talk to her that long. So I think it's that kind of vibe that I get when I'm reading your poem. You sure you're not reading into it too much? I could be. Oh gosh, I sound like Yuri. By any case, Sayori's writing is kind of gentle. Blah, blah, blah. Messed up again. Sorry, you guys. I'm sitting here biting my lip and stuff and messing up. Anyways. But in any case, Sayori's writing has a kind of gentle feel to it. I can tell that she likes to explain emotions like happiness and sadness. Who knew someone that's so happy would enjoy sad things too? Yeah, that's totally unexpected. Well, to each their own. You shouldn't be afraid to experiment a little bit either. I'm sure I'll end up trying different things. Oh, I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot. I could take a. I'm sorry, I'm messing up the voices already. Hold on. Deep breath. And let it out. All right. Hopefully that helps. It could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this. That's okay. I love to see you try new things. That's the best way to find the kind of style that suits you. Everyone else might be a little biased towards their own kind of style. But I'll always help you find what suits you the most. So don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. Ahaha. Ahaha. Anyways. Do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not really good. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims not to be very good. Well, that's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know? I see. Well, let's read it then. Oh, goodness, it's scrolly. Hole in the wall. It couldn't have been me. See? The direction the sparkle protrudes. Sorry, I have to say produce. Jesus, protrudes. A noisy neighbor, an angry boyfriend. I'll never know. I wasn't home. I peered inside for a clue. No, I can't see. I reel blind like the film left out of in the sun. Oh, sorry. I'm supposed to be reading it in Monica's voice. I'm reading it in my own voice. Blind like the film left out in the sun, but it's too late. My retinas already scorched with a permanent copy of the meaningless image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep, stretching forever into everything. A hole of infinite choices. I realize now that I wasn't looking in. I was looking out, and he, on the other side, was looking in. Thank you. Okay. All right. That was creepy. So, what do you think? Creepy. Very, very creepy. It's very freeform, if that's what you would call it. No, it's very creepy. Don't lie to her. You are creepy. Your smile, your eyes, the little space between your eyes, all of it's creepy. Your bow, everything, all of it's just creepy. That chair sitting in the closet, all of it's creepy. Everything about this is just creepy. Sorry, I'm not really the right one to ask about the feedback. It's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between the words and the lines. When performed out loud, it can really be powerful. That's a nice way to say creepy, Monica. That is a nice way to say creepy. What was the inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say that I had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit. An epiphany. Me? Is she talking about Johnny? You got a thing for me? I'm sorry, Monica, but I'm going for Sayori. You're creepy. I'm going for Sayori. Sayori's like you, but less creepy and shorter hair, you know, and messier. You're more well put together. She's a little messy. Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about people, talk about deep stuff like that. Because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyways, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or story, your brain gets so fixated on a specific point. If you try hard to make it perfect, you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on the paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about it is like this. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll get a big, dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's the advice for today. Thanks for listening. I feel like Yuri's is gonna be drawn out, so let's get Yuri's out the way. And at least with Yuri, I can rest my voice a little bit. Yuri stares at the poem. A minute passes, more than enough time for her to finish reading. Oh, sorry. I forgot to start speaking. It's fine. Don't force yourself. Just don't say anything so I can move on to Natsuki, because I know Natsuki's is going to be like either cutesy and artsy, or not artsy, but cutesy, full of rainbows and unicorns and butterflies. I just need to put my thoughts into words. Hold on. Okay, sorry, it's her. This is your first time writing a poem, right? Yeah. Why do you ask? I'm just making sure. She's about to read me. She's about to really you gonna really put me out there like that? I guess that it might Can I press this to... Oh, yeah, I can press that to go. Oh, sorry. Gotta go back now. I guess that it might be after reading it, though. I guess that it might be after reading it, though. So it's that bad? No. Did I just raise my voice? I'm sorry. Yuri buries her face into her hands. Oh, God. I couldn't help but notice that it had been several minutes and we haven't really gotten anywhere. It might take Yuri a while to get used to new people. It's fine. I really didn't notice. What were you saying? Right. It's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical to new writers. And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. Okay. I get it. All right. I think the most noticeable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style that separates them from the topic matter, and they fit the two together. The end result is that both the style and the expressiveness are weakened. Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone, and she sounds like an expert. Of course, this is not something they can be blamed for. There are many different skills and techniques that you can go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them but building them, but getting them to work together and properly. The most challenging part is the most challenging part. Sorry. It might take you some time, but it comes with practice and learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. No, they will not. They might either tell me they hate it or they really love it. And Monica didn't even give me it. She just said it sounds like something that Sayori would like. I don't know what that means. Natsuki would be a little biased though. Biased? How? Well, never mind. Don't start stuff, Yuri. You would be, why would you even open your mouth to say anything? I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry. It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri's apologizing to herself, to me, or to Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do. I would love to share my thoughts process behind it. Okay. Yuri smiles dreamily, as if it's a rare opportunity for her. Which itself is kind of funny. After all, this isn't After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club? Oh God, her handwriting is so... You ever seen someone's handwriting that's just so fancy that it's almost unreadable? That's her handwriting. Oh God. Ghost under the light. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow. Baffling. Ugh. It must be this one. I'm gonna sneeze. The last remaining street light to have withstood the test of time. Oh God, her handwriting is so terrible and I'm finna sneeze. The last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I'm sorry, I'm laughing because her handwriting is so perfect that it's so bad. It's so perfect that it's so bad. Replaced by a sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe, comes breathing air into the presence, but living in the past. Light flickers. I flicker back. What? Okay. Alright. Maybe I misread that because her handwriting is just so fancy. That's the best way I can put it, because it's not sloppy. It's very fancy to the point where it's hard to read. My mom has that handwriting. It's so fancy that it's so hard to read. I, I'm sorry I have such terrible handwriting. You have the polar opposite of terrible. I have terrible handwriting. And I'm sure Nitsuki is probably going to have terrible handwriting. But your handwriting is so perfect that it's hard to read. Maybe that's why she says she has bad handwriting, because people have probably been like, I can't read this because of that. What? I wasn't thinking that at all. But it looked... Oh. But it took you a long time to read. It did. Well, I just don't read scripts very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty. That's a relief. Also, I like the poem. Wrong voice. Also, I like the poem. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive. It wasn't too short? I usually write longer poems. Not at all. I'm really glad you like it. To be honest, since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose. Think I get it, but I don't get it. Are you into ghosts, Yuri? Actually, the story isn't about ghosts at all, Johnny. Really? Must have totally missed the point. I must have totally missed the point. Sorry, wrong voice. Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all. But remember, poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experience in their own words. They usually do more than tell a simple story, or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost, lingering in the last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past, and soon to be left with nothing. That's a more solemn putting it that way. Blah. That's a little more seldom putting it that way. Sorry. I haven't even thought of that. I keep reading it in Yuri's voice. That's impressive. It's nothing, really. Well, it makes me happy that you think that. Just remember that it won't be long before you pick up on these things too. I had to adjust myself. Yeah, maybe you're right. I guess I'll have to keep trying. Yeah, she's very cute and adorable. But I really think I'm still gonna go with Yuri. I'm counting on you. And last but not least, Netsuki, let's go. Well, it's about what I was expecting from someone like you. That's a little blunt. Well, excuse me. It's not like it's not like it was bad. It just didn't evoke any emotion. So basically, it's not cute enough for your taste. Do you want to get smacked? I'll pass. I will flip you on this table, girl. I will. Don't try it, Natsuki. I don't even like you in the first place. Oh, I'm trying to like you. Well, anyways, I guess I need to show you mine. Not that you'll like it. Eagles can fly. I thought her hand would be much more sloppier. My handwriting is 10 times sloppier than this. Eagles can fly. Monkeys can climb. Crickets can leap. Horses can race. Owls can seek. Cheetahs can run. Eagles can fly. People can try. But that's about it. Sounds like Natsuki. Yeah? I told you that you weren't gonna like it. I like it. It was so simple and straight to the point that I actually do like it. I mean, me personally, I'm not talking about Johnny, but me personally, I actually do like it. What? Just be honest. I am. Why are you why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it? Well, because everyone in high school think that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. So, ugh, so people don't take my writing seriously. But isn't that the point of a poem, for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid, sorry. Yes, exactly. I like when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like in this poem. Seeing everyone around you do great things can really be disheartening. So I decided to write about it. Yeah, I understand. Yeah, it was really simple, like she said. But the other nice thing about the simple writing is that you put more weight on your wordplay. Like I set up for it to rhyme at the end, but then I let it fall flat on purpose. It helps to bring out the feeling in the last line. So you did. I guess you went more for, I guess me. I'm sorry, I'm still laughing at her. It's like, yeah, I want you to get real in depth with it and think that it's gonna rhyme, and then blah, hit you with that. I guess more went into it than I realized. That's what I was, and that's what it means to be a pro. Oh man, Nasuki, you're kind of cute. You are kind of cute. I'm starting to like you now. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you? Yeah, guess not. I decided to humor her with the last comment. I don't really care how old anyone is, but if Nasuki is feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. Sorry. Phew. I guess that's everyone. I glanced around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. As if everyone is judging me for the mediocre writing abilities. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poem stands up to theirs. This is a literature club after all. I sighed. Ugh. I guess that's what I end up getting myself into. Across the room, Sayori and Monica are happily chatting. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. Oh God, I feel like this is gonna go really bad. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrow furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. What's with that language? Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing. Natsuki dismissively returns to the poem to the desk on her hand. Oh God, this is gonna get real bad. I guess you can say it's fancy. Thanks. Yours is cute. Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about feeling the feeling of giving up. Oh, this is about to be bad. This is about to be really bad. How can that be cute? I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. You mean you have to try hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all. Well, I do have a couple of suggestions. If I was looking for suggestions, I would ask someone who actually liked it. Which people did like it. Sayori liked it. And Johnny liked it too. So based on that, I'm glad to I'm gladly give you suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me. I appreciate the offer, but I've spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect to change it anytime soon, unless, of course, I come across something particularly inspiring, which I haven't yet. Johnny liked my poem too, you know. He even told me. She is so mean. Yuri actually is a mean person. He even told me he was impressed by it. Natsuki suddenly stands up. Oh, I didn't realize you were you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. Look at this. They're so cute, but they're so mean. That's not what you're just. Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that Johnny appreciates my advice more than he appreciates yours. Huh? And how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you so full of yourself? No. If I were full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. Oh, no, oh, gosh. Why would you say that? Yuri, bad Yuri, bad Yuri. You, is everyone okay? Well, you know what? I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as Johnny started showing up. Natsuki. Natsuki, that's a little... This doesn't involve you. I don't like fighting, you guys. Suddenly, both girls turned towards me as if they wouldn't just notice I was standing there. Johnny, she's just trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. If she could just get over herself and learn to appreciate this simple writing, it's more effective. I mean, it could be to a big amount, like a gigantic amount of people, but maybe not everybody, Natsuki. Then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. What's the point of making our poems all convoluted for no reason? The meaning should jump out at the readers, not force them to figure it out. Help me explain that to her, Johnny. Wait. There's a reason that you have so many deep and expressive words in our language. If the only way to convey complex feelings and meaning and the meaning the most effectively, avoiding them is not only a necessary limit in yourself, it's also a waste. You understand that, right, Johnny? Well, how did I get dragged into this, like, in the first place? It's not like I know anything about writing, but whoever I agree with will probably think more highly of me. Help me, help me, Sayori. That's what I would choose. I mean, so Yuri is right. You shouldn't limit yourself. If you have a very colorful vocabulary, then you should go for it. But I mean, Natsuki's right too. The simple things in life can be better. Sayori, help me, please. Natsuki glares at me, drying up any words in my mouth. So instead, I turn to Yuri. Yuri? Oh God. But Yuri's expression is so defenseless that I couldn't bring myself to say anything to her. Sayori! Yeah. Everyone's fighting is making Sayori uncomfortable. How can the two of you keep fighting when you know that you're making your friend feel like this? Johnny. Well, that's her problem. This isn't about her. I agree. It's unfair for others to to interject their own feelings onto to our conflict. Sorry. Yeah, unless Sayori wants to tell Yuri that she's a stuck-up jerk, she's unless Yuri wants to tell unless Sayori wants to tell Yuri what a stuck-up jerk she's being. Stop throwing sneak disses, Datsuki. You're not making it better. And she's gonna come back 3 times harder. She would never. It's your immaturity that's making her upset in the first place. Excuse me? Are you listening to yourself? This is exactly why nobody likes. Stop. Thank you, Sayori. Thank you so much. Natsuki. Oh. Natsuki. Yuri. You guys are my friends. I just want everyone to get along and be happy. My friends are wonderful people, and I love them because they have their differences. Sorry. Natsuki's poem. They're amazing because they give you many feelings but with few words. And Yuri's poems are amazing because they paint beautiful pictures in your head. Everyone is so talented. So why are we fighting? Because, well, also, Natsuki's cute and there's nothing wrong with that. And Yuri's boobs are the same. As the same as they always were. Big and beautiful. Thank you, Sayori. I would have been cracking up in the back. I would have been cracking up. Sayori. Sayori stands up triumphantly. Monica stands behind her with a bewildered expression. I'll make us some tea. Yuri runs off. Natsuki sits down with a blank expression on her face, staring at nothing. So this is why Sayori is vice president, I whispered to Monica. I'm about to whisper in a minute because my voice is going away. I nod in return. To be honest, I might come up as a good leader and I can organize things, but I'm not very good with people. I couldn't really bring myself to interject. As president, that's kind of embarrassing for me. Nah. It's not like I could blame you. I wasn't able to say anything either. Well, I guess that means Sayori is amazing in her own ways, isn't she? Why are you trying to sell me on Sayori so hard? I'm telling y'all, they're sisters somewhere. Somewhere in some faraway universe, they are sisters. You could say that. She might be an airhead, but sometimes she's widely suspicious. It's weirdly suspicious that she knows exactly what she's doing. I see. Take good care of her, okay? I would hate to see her get herself hurt. Huh? That makes 2 of us. You can count on me. Monica smiles sweetly at me, causing my stomach to knot. Such a genuine person really does make a good president regardless of what she says. If only I can get the chance to talk to her a little more. Okay, everyone. It's just about time for us to leave. How did everyone feel about sharing their poems? It was a lot of fun. Well, I'd say it was worth it. It was all right. Well, mostly. Johnny, how about you? Yeah, I'd say the same. It was a neat talk. It was neat to talk about. It was a neat thing to talk about with everyone. Sorry. Awesome. In any case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow. I have to write another poem. Oh God. And maybe you'll learn something from your friends too. So your poems will turn out even better. Yeah, I guess. I think to myself. I did learn more about the kind of poems everyone likes. With my luck, That means I can at least do better job expressing those I want to express. Oh, impressing those I want to impress. Sorry. I nod to myself with a new form of determination. Johnny, ready to walk home? Sure, let's go. Suri beams at me. It truly has been a while since Sayori and I have spent so much time together. I can't really say I'm not enjoying it either. I'm about to sneeze. I'm really about to sneeze. Sayori. About to sneeze. Thank you. About what happened earlier. What do you mean? You know, between Yuri and Natsuki? Does that kind of thing happen often? No. That's really the first time I've seen them fight like that. I promise you they're both wonderful people. You know, you don't hate them, do you? No, I don't hate them. I just wanted your opinion, that's all. I can see why they make good friends with it. Phew. You know, Johnny. Every time I say Johnny, the first thing popping in my head is, hi, Ken. You guys know the song. You already know the song from that. It's not that I get to spend time with you in the club, but I think seeing you get along with everyone is what makes me the happiest. And I think everyone really likes you too. That's... Every day is going to be so much fun. It looks like Sayori still hasn't caught on to the kind of situation I'm in. Sure, being friends with everyone is nice, but does that really need to stop there? Oh, see, look, he's on the same page. But we're going for Sayori. I'm trying to get Sayori at least. Well, just have to see what the future holds, Sayori. I pat Sayori on the shoulders. I said that more to myself than her, but it's easy to use Sayori as an internal monologue sometimes. Okay. Yay. Let's do this. This was nice. And I have to write another poem. Okay. So let's try to try to get Sayori again. Yep. I'm just picking the ones that I think go with Sayori. Oh, no. Zone. Sunny. Shouldn't sing. Yay. I think a few of these actually match with a couple of the people. It's just that they have like a whole bunch of stuff up here for you to choose from. So it's like, you know, you don't have one choice for each person. Because, I mean, I don't even know what Jump would go with. Lipstick. Bubbles, sadness, a summer. She's a summer person. Ew, I hate summer. I've always been a winter person, no matter what. Like, I don't care. Yeah, I definitely saw her as a marriage person. Natsuki would probably be the I want to be a boss and control person. Really, she's a strawberry person. Okay. Okay, peaceful. She's definitely peaceful. No, bunnies would definitely be her, and sugar. Okay. Where is Monica? Why can't we choose Monica? Is Monica not an option? I think we already chose peace. I think we chose love before, didn't we? Oh God, no. Why would I choose that? Okay, skip it. Really? Just let me get the last two. Let's see. No, shopping last time was Nasuki. There we go. Yay. And we're going to stop it right there. Thank you guys so much. I truly, truly, truly appreciate all the love and support on these videos. I'm going to go edit this really long video, and I will see all of you in the next video. Bye.